This is the Star News Brief. I'm Mark Gitau. The National Treasury is reading from a different script from some of President William Ruto's allies who want pension packs of 3 Azimio leaders terminated for their active engagement in politics. In a new bill sent to the National Assembly, Treasury wants Parliament to repeal sections of the law that compels former state officers to completely retire from politics or forfeit their pension. Some of Ruto-allied MPs are targeting the fat retirement benefits of former President Uhuru Kenyatta and Azimio leaders Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka for orchestrating the anti-government demos. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper with only 40 shillings through www.mgazeti.com. Colonel Daniel Rotich was the tip of the spear in 2012 when KDF was trying to capture Somalia's southern port city of Kismayo, a pivotal town during the battle against Al-Shabaab. Now, he is the commander of the Kenyan contingent in the eastern DRC. The 50-year-old infantryman told the Star he's leaning heavily on his long military experience, education abroad and in Kenya, as well as counsel from superiors to do the heavy lifting for peace. The peace talks between President William Ruto and Azimio leader Raila Odinga faces fresh headwinds days after the two sides hammered out a deal on the membership of the team. The joint committee, co-chaired MPs George Murugara and Otienda Molo, are in a delicate balancing act as try to iron out a number of contentious issues that could mean another stalemate or not. The team is yet to iron out the terms of reference and whether the talks will be parliamentary or extra-parliamentary as Azimio 6. The Teachers Service Commission has shifted the blame to the National Treasury over an unpayment of some 23,487 teachers who retired between 1998 and 2003. TSC CEO Nancy Macharia said the commission has completed all the paperwork and submitted to the Treasury for payment. The TSC boss appeared before the Senate's Education Committee to explain the inordinate delays to pay the retired teachers. Civil servants are likely to face a tough loss that will, among other restrictions, bar them from doing business with the government for 2 years after leaving office. The Conflict of Interest Bill 2023 seeks to tighten the noose on civil servants so they don't use their positions to award themselves and their relatives jobs and contracts. The bill was first mooted by the Jubilee administration in efforts to tame corruption, but the clamour for clean government fizzled out before its rebirth under President William Ruto's team. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper with only 40 shillings through www.mgazeti.com.